everybody out there. Thank you for everybody who is joining. Just coming on here just to kind of just vibe and see how everyone's doing. Yeah, I'll first talk about myself. Obviously, a little bit of change in my condo. Yeah, Christmas is officially here in our home where we are getting a Christmas tree. I've never had a real Christmas tree before. No, I haven't. Hi. But I heard they smell so good when they're in the homes, but personally, I haven't had one. I love the trees, and it might be a little bit unfair just to cut them down for, a couple of months. So if you get with me, give me a thumbs up, but I'm not scrutinizing anybody who gets a real tree right now. That's just not my thing. So yeah, so welcome. Thank you for being here. As you've seen from the title, it's just a vibe. Maybe I'll throw in some ASMR, but when I come on these lives, I just really want to connect with you as, people who appreciate me, and I want to appreciate you, and I just can't be always in the screen and be like, who is she? So I want my tribe to really appreciate, me and my energy and what I do, but also get to know the real me. So, yeah, I am loving tea right now. Tea season seems to be the best season for me right now. So, I am drinking some chai, which I feel like sometimes the ones in the stores, the chai ones, they're just so weak, So I have, there's this cute little store within my town that sells like really fresh herbs and things to make really potent chai tea. So I like to get that. Yes. So yeah. So as I said, Christmas is here, so I just wanted to check in to see how everybody's feeling this Christmas season. It's Christmas is a big deal for a lot of people. And some people actually go broke over it, and then they don't understand the true meaning of Christmas, So it's interesting, So personally, Christmas is my favorite holiday, but I would prefer to give my children or my family experiences over gifts, because gifts, they're not really materialistic things, are come and go. They always can be replaced. And I heard this fabulous quote the other day that everything that's most valuable to you on planet Earth right now is things that you received for free. So, for example, your legs, your children, your body parts, your organs, things that are actually for free. And that totally made sense because once like a body part or an organ has failed, it's not only sometimes irreplaceable, but it's so detrimental to your health, So that's why sometimes the best things are free. Yeah, they absolutely are. For me, just like being in nature and like being by the beach and feeling the sand on my toes, like that is absolutely priceless. And those things are irreplaceable, totally irreplaceable. So just wanted to touch base on that. So my week, how's my week been? It's been interesting. As always, I always have a fabulous week. Busy as always. It's realizing sometimes that, well, I should say I've been realizing this week is that I really, really like yoga a lot. Like I've been always kind of like practicing yoga, and it's not like I go to a studio. I'm a big Gaia fan, so I have, sorry, somebody's trying to get a hold of me. Sweet. Sorry, got a call there. What's going on here? But anyways, I totally forgot what I was talking about. Sugar. Don't remember. Shit. But anyways, I think I was talking about, oh yeah, yoga. Yeah, I've kind of started practicing yoga during COVID, so during 2020. I don't even know if you'd say this on YouTube, I don't know. But anyways, during 2020, I did like a 7-day yoga challenge, and it kind of just stuck with me since then. And I do my yoga on the Gaia app. Like they have really, really good instructors, and yeah, I've realized like after a long, stressful day, I love to just enjoy my time with myself and stretch and do hip openers and all these beautiful poses in yoga. So I've realized I am a huge yoga fan, and that's been helping me get through this very stressful week. And yeah, how's your week going? I don't know if I put the chat on. Can somebody just type like, hey, hello in the chat? Because usually top chats, they come up, but maybe nobody wants to chat today. And I get it it's been a heavy week for a lot of people, so I'm just so grateful that to be in this moment with you and just vibe and see how things are going with everyone. The thing, I was on a beautiful, beautiful retreat. You know what? let me just get this out here since I'm here vibing with everybody and just being very transparent with y'all. I've been getting a few emails about my doing custom videos, and yes, I do custom videos, but I don't do any sexual videos. Like, I know for a fact a lot of ASMR artists, like, this is what we have to deal with, but it's just, I wouldn't say it blows my mind because nothing really surprises me anymore in this planet Earth. But I've also got to realize by doing my content, what I so love. I love creating videos. They're so much fun. I don't know. I really, really enjoy doing them, and I would like to thank you guys all. I can't believe I'm at 400 subscribers. I know I'm going on a tangent, but I seriously, oh, my mic is on. Because if it wasn't, that would suck. I'm really, really, really happy that I have 400. Let me say it again. 400 and counting subscribers. I couldn't believe it. That is so amazing, and thank you for every single one of you. Really. That means so much to me. I never knew I'd get this far, to tell you the honest truth. And it's definitely been a journey, but it's been a fun journey, and I've learned a lot of things from YouTube. And it's such a life-changing platform, which makes you learn about yourself and builds a lot of skill, because I didn't even know how to edit before I started YouTube or use Canva or do anything like that. So, but once I started to get into it, I started to absolutely love it, and it was so satisfying for me, like really satisfying. So anyways, thank you for my subbies, and just want to tip the camera that way. I think that looks a little bit better. So you can see my Christmas tree is here. It's white. I had a green one. You know, the green ones with, well, obviously the traditional ones, I should say, the green ones, traditional ones that had the lights wrapped in it, and then you could just like hang it up and plug in the light, which was so easy. Like, I love that tree. And I moved to this condo, and apparently I was in the wrong storage unit, and obviously it was during the summer months, and they didn't write me a notice. They just posted it on the building bulletin board, which guilty. I seen it. I seen the bulletin board. The storage locker's in the wrong locker. Please be taken out. I ignored it. So I am at fault, somewhat. But anyways, I didn't get to it in time, and they removed all my stuff from my storage locker, and they actually threw my shit in the garbage, and I was so fucking pissed. I'm still very pissed off about it, because it's not even about like the tree or like the junk I had in storage. It's my kid ornaments that I'm gonna miss the most, So when they were in kindergarten and grade 1, when they used to make those like cheesy ass ornaments, but you love them anyways. So anyways, we decided to get a white tree after that incident, and it's a vibe. I always like to be, it's a vibe. I like it. Yeah, I enjoy my white tree. So it's perfectly okay with me. But eventually I want like 3 trees in my home. I love Christmas trees. I love the time of Christmas. So that's why I made that survey, to see what you guys like, on there. So I could do like a vlogmas, lives. I like doing lives, but I really get nervous before I come on here. It's like I don't know what to say. Sometimes I don't know what to say at all. Sometimes silence is the best. Yes. Sometimes silence is truly the best. But really, like, to experience this Christmas season like something like magical. Have you ever felt like that? But I actually am not lying. I shouldn't even say that, because things like magical things happen to me a lot, and especially with you guys. You guys are amazing. Yeah, things have been coming into my bubble, my energetic bubble, which I am blessed about. And one thing I realized a lot is a lot of successful men, which is, what my content is catered to, but I do have some lovely, beautiful female subscribers. But that sometimes like these men are extremely lonely, and that's all right. It's just an eye opener from saying that you have all this money and wealth, but just still like unsatisfied, and I think this is why I generated this content for these particular individuals, or for lonely, successful men who don't experience praise and divine femininity and admiration and respect from females. So it's very interesting, I must say, that how sometimes I find, and I have conversations with women all the time, that they don't really respect men. And I feel like this is an ongoing issue now in society and within like social media. But for me, men are so important, not only because of like the surface level, but truly how they ignite like a certain energy, especially when you're in your divine femininity. It's like you feed off of each other. You do a very beautiful dance with each other. And that's why I love doing, so like a caveat, I should say, I love dancing, absolutely love dancing ever since I was younger. Dance. Anyways, I picked up salsa dancing. And I loved salsa dancing, not only because of the movement and how sexual and how alluring you are when you're dancing, but also because how the masculine men leads you, and your only option is to follow or fall on your ass. Two options, actually. So as I was saying, that masculine men, like majority of what my content caters to, are so important to the divine feminine. And it's really important as women that we have the capacity emotionally, mentally, and physically to be, I wouldn't say be a man's piece, because to be honest, a man has to be your piece to be his piece too. Can't be making up noise and you expect a woman to be your piece. Can't do that. You know what I mean? So, I'm gonna scale it back here a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Felt like guys were all in my face there. Anyways, so I'm basically explaining why I do this content, because men, really divine masculine men, need to be admired and cherished and appreciated. And I absolutely love seeing successful males be not only authentic to themselves, but truly being authentic to the feminine being. So for me, and for a lot of the ladies I talk with, they understand the value of a man that provides, a man that allows you to be in your divine femininity and just be in your essence. And for a woman, it is so important to be in that soft feminine state sometimes where you are biologically designed to be in. So for me, when all that hate sometimes when it comes to like men, like a man should be doing this, a man should be doing that. And yeah, some of it are facts, but you also have to ask, like, what are you bringing to the table too? Like, I'm not going to be disrespectful to anybody, but a lot of women have these very high standards with men who want divine, masculine, successful men like you, but they don't know how to treat them or respect them or give them the energy they crave. So this is why I absolutely love catering to the masculinity audience or masculine audience, whether it's a female or a male. Men are just really important in our society, and it's really time for women to realize how important they are. And yes, that's my little tangent today. So it's like I have so many things to say, and hello. I feel like I'm talking too much. I'm sorry. So we're just vibing. Thank you for everybody who's joining in. I am Cher, also known as Goddess. I did a name change probably about, was it 2 weeks ago or last week? 2 weeks ago. I was Share Your Magic and I changed to Goddess. I feel like it just resonates with me right now, and as a divine feminine, what advice would you give to women to be more feminine and soft, especially when life is tough? Oof, that is such a beautiful question. I love that question. Advice, absolutely. Take some time for yourself, and be able to drop in. It could be honestly like 10, 15 minutes, like a day. I love it when I was finding my femininity, because I had to honestly learn all this. And I used to incorporate femininity like before or when I come out of the shower, because that's when I feel the most calm. I love water. fire and water I love. So I love water, and I'm in my true like natural essence, like I'm in my pure like birth suit, you know. So I get to really take my time as I cream lotion on my skin and just, you know, really touch my body and do that. That's a perfect, simple way to start. Like, just be intentional when, like, you're creaming yourself at night, or I love, we're gonna get PG, we're gonna get X-rated here. You know, even when you're like masturbating, I don't know if I'm gonna get flagged, but a woman could really drop into their femininity within their head with fantasy and pleasuring themselves. That's also a great way to simply get into your feminine when you're, you know, stressed out or you have a lot of things going on in your life. And it's a great release as well. It's even like small things, like put on some red lipstick when you go to the grocery store and get that attention from males and look them in the eye and give them that seductive look if you're up to that level. You know, like if you just want to wear like a red lipstick, or, you know, fix yourself up and just be confident and walk out with your head high, or put on some sexy music. Like, I love to dance, especially like Jamaican music, reggae. So I really like to move my hips a lot. So like things like that is a quick release to drop into your femininity and allow you to ignite that softness from you. Light a candle instead of having, when you're taking a shower at night and you're moisturizing or cleansing your skin, just take your time, feel your body, feel your curves, you know, just really drop into it and enjoy it, you know, whatever you have, curvy body, big, small, medium, enjoy what you have and appreciate it. So femininity is something, honestly, that all females have to learn. They do. Unless you're like born into it, my mom was feminine, but she was feminine. She was very submissive to my dad. So she was feminine. But then you have society telling you, like, independent ladies, like, you know, we don't need no man. We can do it all by ourselves. It's like, yeah, okay, I can to a point. And it's always good for a woman to be able to provide for themselves. I'm not dogging that at all. Women should have their own money, make their own, be able to stand on their own 2 feet. Get it? But we need men, honey. We need men. Well, I shouldn't say we. I know I need men. You know, sometimes a female as well. Just keeping it real. So it's nice to be honored by that opposite energy, to tell you the honest truth. So I can't believe I said that. And yeah, that was a great question, by the way. So and to be honest, these like high value men out here who are successful, they take care of themselves. They have their shit going on. They want soft, feminine women. So for me, femininity was something I had to learn, and I learned it, and it just became so natural. It was easy. And I love every single of being feminine. And so, yeah. That's a good question. See, the thing is, a lot of people, I shouldn't say a lot of people, a lot of females have to learn that I'm not even going to put that in the universe. I'm just trying to think of some more ways to put it, or maybe I shouldn't put it gentle. You have to realize what men like and what men like to see. And if you're a divine feminine, you're okay with, wearing skirts and dressing up and working out and getting your curves on and, being appealing to your male energy partner, being seductive, learning the art of seduction and not being, being soft, but not being a pushover. Like, you have to learn that. For me, I see femininity and being in a relationship where there's a successful, high value masculine man and there's a divine feminine. Like, you guys meet each other not only in beautiful both ways, but complement each other and make each other grow and elevate each other to the fullest. So, and it's so nice. It is a beautiful, beautiful sensation. It's a beautiful energy. It's a beautiful sexual dance. It's beautiful everything. So, men, my men out there, let me know if I'm correct. And females, let me also know if I'm correct. So, highly, highly, highly recommend. Those drop into their femininity. It's getting so chilly here in Toronto. Toronto is where I'm from. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you from? Sun. I'm from, obviously, Canada, and yeah, background is Jamaican. Yeah, man. So we love both countries, but I hate the cold. I really, really hate the cold since I was younger. So I'm at the stage in my life where I'm like, me and this cold don't mix. So it's wintertime. I truly hibernate. Summertime, you can never catch me at home. But I was at home this season, and this is interesting because I'm really talking about the 2 videos that I'm creating for you guys is like in this live, which that was like probably like divine intervention, but I've been pretty like isolated, lonely, like just, building up my channel and really putting in the work to become successful and, my mindset, changing my mindset, and just really putting in the work. And it gets lonely. It fucking gets lonely out here sometimes. Like, it's like, hey, you want to come be right back. I'm just gonna put some more hot water in my chai tea. Stay tuned, please. Yeah, so what's your name? Oh, okay, that's good. Oh no, my tea bag broke. Oh, that's annoying. Oh man, that's so annoying. Anyways, so I think I was talking about my lonely season out here. It's not too lonely, you know. I decide to be lonely, but as I think we all can relate, as successful people, you know, there is lonely periods of time, you know, where you have to put in the work. And I'm still gonna drink this tea with all these things in here. Maybe it's even better for you. Might be even worse, who knows. But yeah, so I was saying that it's always nice to put in the work sometimes and isolate yourself and really like lock in. They call it like lock in. And there's a kid that always has runs away there. You hear his car, like I remember when I was a young buck, you know, not saying that I'm old, but you know, younger, and you get your first car, and you know, you hear a lot of the guys, they have these cars with like really heavy exhaust. There's Mr. Swassy's back. Hi, Cade. He has two names, if that's why you guys are asking me, like, how come I call him Cade or call him Mr. Swissum, since whatever I feel like calling him. He's a cat. He answers to both, so I call to both. So, Cade, watch out. Hot. He's been like living underneath my Christmas tree. That's where he stays during this holiday season. He loves it there. I'd like it under there too, to be honest, if I was a cat. Don't you think so? Yeah. So I want to do some more lives. Like I realize that I am growing so quickly, and I'm so grateful for my growth on YouTube. Cade, out, go. Okay, I've been really happy about my growth on YouTube is that I am going to be one of the top ASMR artists out there. So glad for everyone who's tuning in when I'm early and I'm just bussing, because I will remember you guys to tell you the honest truth. So can I get a thumbs up for that? And I think that's worthy of a thumbs up, don't you think? So I can't wait, and I need to invest in some equipment. And I do have some sweet requests on my Amazon wish list. Link is in the description. Yes, I'm doing that. Yeah, you're getting free content out here. You know, any appreciation would be delighted to make me so happy. So, and that's the thing about being about women. They're always like, oh yeah, you shouldn't be open to what you want and kind of just shut up and sit in a corner. That's what you want to do. That's what you can do. But for me personally, no. I'm very vocal. And some people don't like that. Some people do like it like that. But it took a long time to become vocal. Because people need to speak up for what they want. I'm sore. I went to the gym today, and yeah, it was very, very beautiful workout. Yes, I love going to the gym. I do. It is Cade. It's something I enjoy doing. And I feel like as a feminine woman, and anybody who wants to be feminine and encounter successful, high value men, to really treat them. Cade. So, do you guys see this fireplace up here? See this? See this here? Right here. Catch me soon. I'm gonna have a fireplace like that in my house. Like the old school fireplace with the logs. Like I had one growing up, and it was beautiful, and I'm gonna have one now. And I am definitely sending that out to the universe, and it's going to happen because simply what I say always becomes true. So when that happens, we're going to touch base on this day, November 19th, I think around like 2:11. Am I right? Give me a thumbs up if I'm right at 2:11 p.m. Well, I guess you wouldn't know, but yes, I'm very excited about that. And yeah, I'm so excited for your dreams and your goals that you put forth as you are, you will be, continue to be successful as you continue to roll with me. Yeah, so I'm so grateful. See, I think I'm gonna go on a live maybe later on tonight and just do triggers. I haven't done that in a while. I really haven't done that in a while, and I found some really cool triggers that I like to play with. At the moment, and I'm an incense girl. Like, I feel like I'm revealing a lot to you guys. Nothing too crazy, I hope. I just find that I will gain I really had to take a moment there. I love this incense. Dragons. Dragon's blood. I really love the smell of this one. And I didn't know how much I love the scent of this one until I had to like re-up on my incense. And I am such an Amazon girl, so I found this box of like 10 incenses, and dragon's blood was in there, and it was like how much I love this incense. So I've been literally burning it. Mm. Let's cleanse you. truly like studying like psychic abilities. And if you see on my channel, my earlier videos, I was teaching people how to tap into their psychic abilities. So that was life-changing for me. I wouldn't change that part in my life for the world. I loved every moment of it. So, next time I'm going to lie. There you go. Sorry about that. Everything went wrong there. Your phone rang, TV froze, everything was just a mess. So, apologize that you hear in the next Vex. I wish whoever made this channel or movie on Netflix is absolutely brilliant.